What's up, guys? Alec here. Hope you're all having an amazing day. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Today I have an exciting video for you guys, and I want to go over and cover everything about reviews in 2018 and beyond, how you guys can be equipped with the information and knowledge to what's working, what's not, and how to avoid getting blocked, banned, suspended, having review limits placed on your accounts. And I just wanted to make this video, and I've been wanting to make it for a while, to just gather all the information that I have heard about and what I've experienced and everything that's been going on over the last few months. And I wanted to make one centralized video for you guys to help you guys understand what is okay and what's not within Amazon terms of service as far as reviews, and what you guys can do to stay ahead of the curve and not get banned or anything of that factor, or even get flagged by Amazon as being shady, suspicious, or doing anything against their terms of service, and so that you guys can sell with no issues, no problems, and deal with reviews the right way and stay off Amazon's radar. So hope you guys enjoy this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and give this video a thumbs up, and let's get started. Alright guys, so today I'm going to be speaking about getting reviews that are within Amazon terms of service, and Amazon has a bunch of rules, and they've been tightening them up over the years. And 5 years ago when I started selling on Amazon, it was the Wild West. People were getting reviews like crazy. There were no rules. People were purchasing reviews. Nothing was going on, and they were all staying with no issues, getting hundreds of reviews within the first weeks of selling. And people were in these review groups. They were paying for reviews, and getting reviews was so easy. There were no laws or anything, so it was 10 times easier. But as the time went on, and especially over the last few months in 2018, it's become significantly harder, and there's some different methods and ways to go against what people are telling you to do that can get you in trouble. So if you're watching a video, or if you've seen a video about getting reviews that was that's a year old or 2 years old, guys, I just want to tell you, be careful for who you're getting information from and when that information is from, because like bread, if you were to buy bread, you're not going to buy expired bread. So just get your information from the right people, and make sure you know when you're getting the information from, because if you're listening to people who are speaking about reviews from a year, 2 years ago, those could be deemed as going against terms of service by Amazon in 2018 now. So Amazon changes constantly, and you have to stay up to date and know what is good and what is not. So like I said, Amazon made a pretty big shift over the last few months. Everyone was freaking out as far as getting reviews, and people had hundreds and thousands of reviews wiped from their accounts. Amazon did an extreme wipe and cleaned up everything because they want to increase the customer loyalty, and some of their Amazon customers were becoming a little skeptical because there were so many reviews and they were all false. So in the eyes of Amazon, they want to make it so that all these reviews are as positive and ethical as possible, so within their terms of service. So how does that impact us and affect us as sellers? So that's what this video is about, and I'm going to go over a few things and what you guys should avoid, and how you can get reviews from now and in the future to stay off their radar. And I'm also going to mention a few of the black hat tactics that sellers are using. I'm not suggesting you guys do this. I'm just stating them for completeness sake, because I want to tell you guys what's going on in the space. And if you want to use them, go ahead and do that, but that's at your own risk. So over the last few months, Amazon has been cracking down on reviews, like I had said, and how you get reviews from these customers. So Amazon is a data-driven company, and the way they track everything about the customer, and they know everything about the customer as far as buying purchases and purchase history that the customer has. So if the customer is constantly purchasing discounted products, that's going to flag the Amazon system and their bots, algorithm, whatever they use, and that's going to flag their system. And when they go do checks for reviews, it's going to kind of put a red flag in the system and say, hey, check this, and now a representative, a human being, will take a look further into that. So you want to stay away from that ever happening. So here's what you guys can do, and it's up to you to know what's okay and what will get you flagged and what won't. So, like I said, the old days of getting fast and easy reviews are over, so you have to be careful and know what's acceptable and what's not, and how to kind of step in between those lines. And if you guys want to push into the gray area, like I said, use that at your own risk. You might be able to get away with it, but if you're building a long-term business like I am, and like I preach on my channel, I suggest you stay within Amazon terms of service. You do everything right. You build a real business and a community of customers. And I have other videos on my channel explaining this, about how to build social media followings and all other stuff that can strengthen your follower base and your actual company and brand, so that you don't have to fight for reviews. But they are important in the beginning, so here are a few things to avoid and what you guys can do to get them early on. So the first and foremost thing that I want to speak about are Facebook review groups. Guys, a lot of people on a lot of channels, YouTubers, speak about this, and a year ago, a few months ago, it was a lot easier in these because Amazon didn't really know about them, and Amazon, like I said, has tightened up and figured out these ways that Amazon sellers are getting reviews. So Amazon knows about these Facebook review groups, and if you're not sure what I'm talking about, I have a video on my channel about this and how to get reviews with this, but I don't fully suggest this because it is against Amazon terms of service. So what is against Amazon terms of service? Anything that is incentivizing reviews or asking customers to leave a 5-star review or giving someone money in exchange for a review, anything like that is against terms of service. Or even asking friends and family, that is against terms of service as well. So with all that said, and with knowing that, the Facebook review groups are probably one of the biggest reasons why people get flagged or suspended, because these review groups, just think of it this way: if Amazon has the best shot at getting at after one thing and closing people down or getting people in trouble, it's going to be through these review groups, because there's just a giant list of sellers and customers who are in here, and they know what they're purchasing and how they're purchasing it and what discounts they're getting off of them. So if you're using these review groups to get reviews, there's a high chance that the people you're communicating with are flagged in the Amazon system as being suspicious. And that means that they have bad purchasing history, it's all discounts, and they're leaving a lot of reviews in a quick time. That gives Amazon the red flag. Now, while I do not know, and nobody knows, the Amazon algorithm and what they are doing to audit and check reviews and customers, we have a good pointer as to what to avoid. So if you guys follow what I'm saying in this video and you subscribe to my channel, check out all my other stuff, there's a good possibility that as far as reviews, you'll stay in the green zone and you won't get suspended or on the Amazon's radar. So as far as these review groups, people are suspended or they're blocked or they're getting their accounts flagged. So if you're interacting or communicating with these people, there's either one or two things. If their accounts get shut down, they're going to check who has left reviews on your seller account. So whoever is connected to that can have an effect on your account as well. Or they're actually Amazon associates creating Facebook accounts, going in these groups and hiding out as fake people and just going and communicating, see what's going on, and they're actually turning you guys in for this. So that's another big thing. And as far as review groups, it does still work, but you're risking, it's black hat and it's against Amazon terms of service and you're risking a lot. I would highly suggest you not do this because there's just too many ways that you can raise a red flag, and there's too many things that can come back to you and bite you and get you guys either suspended or get your reviews wiped, or just there's too much that can go on with that. I suggest you guys avoid that at all costs. The next thing is friends and family. A lot of people do it. This is another gray hat method that I'm going to explain to you guys, and use at your own risk as well. So as far as friends and family, if you're going to do this, make sure the people you get to review your product have not been connected to your IP address, which is your home Wi-Fi, because Amazon does track that, or is not connected to you on social media. So that's like Facebook or Instagram or anything like that. So just unfollow or unfriend them. That's what these bigger sellers are doing. And like I said, I just want to explain everything to you so that you guys understand and know what's going on, so that you can make the decision for yourselves as far as how far you want to push it with regarding reviews. So friends and family, that's a good way to get a few. Be careful about how you get them. So another thing is review velocity. So as over the last few months, Amazon has placed limits and almost like speed bumps on products. So products were getting way too many reviews. They were getting thousands of reviews in a week, 2 weeks, a month, and it was falsifying the Amazon catalog and marketplace. So what Amazon did to stop this was they placed review limits on products. So what we understand as far as these review limits and the data gathered is Amazon, there's basically a review percentage that you can get on your product. So if your market is at a 15 to 20% review rate, that means you could only get 10 to 15 reviews out of every 1 or 200 products. So if you guys are new to Amazon, you don't want to go crazy in the beginning with getting reviews. You want to stay under a 10 to 15 to maybe at the most 20% review rate. So if you get 200 sales, you don't want to get more than 15 to 20 reviews, because if it's more than that, Amazon knows the review percentage and it's going to trigger a flag in the system to check your product and your account. So those are the 3 things to avoid. If you guys avoid them, I pretty much guarantee you that you will stay in the green zone and be okay. But if you want to use those things, use them at your own risk and tread carefully with those methods. So the next part of this video, I want to go over how can you get reviews within TOS if we just explain all the ways you can't and that are outside of the terms of service. So the first thing that I want to explain are product inserts. Now this is slightly a gray area, but Amazon doesn't seem to actually care about this too much, are product inserts. So if you have directions on how to use a product, maybe some information about the product, where it's made, any type of information, on that paper you can include something that says, we would love to hear your feedback as a review, as an honest review, and something like that. And I have other videos on my channel explaining this type of stuff. And these are called product inserts. You put them within your package and you give them to your supplier and they put them inside the package. So that's just another way to get more reviews for your product. It's more of a long-term play and it helps solidify and get those extra reviews that you otherwise wouldn't have. So the next thing that I'm going to talk about is email follow-ups, and I have other videos on my channel explaining this about email follow-ups and different services you can use. One that I use and I highly recommend is JumpSend, and what this service does and software does is it's basically like a communication customer service representative working for you 24/7, 365. It's sending out all these automated emails basically once a product is purchased, 3 days later, 5 days later, and 7 days later, asking for an honest review. And this absolutely does help. And you guys, I wouldn't say that this is something that you should have. I would say it's something that you need, because not only does it follow up for reviews in a natural way, but it puts a layer of customer service on your business that you otherwise wouldn't have. So I highly suggest email follow-ups. There's a whole bunch of different stuff you could put within these. Like I said, I have another video. Check that out. It's all about that and what you guys can include in these email follow-up sequences, and how you can further word them and put the copy inside these emails to increase the chance, the open rates, and the review percentage for your product. So the next thing is, and this is completely within terms of service, it's called the Early Reviewers Program. This was Amazon's kind of answer to the review complaints that a lot of people had. So Amazon came out with a service called Early Reviewers Program, and you just pay a small fee. I think it's $60, and you can get a handful of reviews, 5, 6, 7 reviews in the beginning, and it's extremely helpful. You can, if you're not sure what these are, if you go on somebody's product, you could see something that says Early Reviewers Program. It's a little tag or badge that the reviews get, and you know this seller has used the Early Reviewers Program, and this is how they're asking for these initial upfront reviews, and it's completely within terms of service. I highly recommend doing that. I have not done it, but I'm going to start doing it. It's definitely a great way to get those first reviews, because Amazon accepts it, and there's no issues with that because it plays within their ecosystem. So definitely that's a great way. So another way you can get reviews is with ManyChat. And if you guys do not know what ManyChat is, I have a recent video on my channel and a few new videos explaining ManyChat and going over ManyChat and how you guys can use it to seriously impact your business in a positive way and just get a lot of sales, increase your sales velocity, rank onto page 1. Check out that video if you haven't, because it's extremely helpful, and I go over a lot of the details into how to set it up and what even is ManyChat and how you could use it for your business to build customer service, build brand loyalty, build a list of people that you can launch products to, cross-sells, upsells, and I highly recommend it, and that's the future of Amazon and the way to own your customers, build a brand, like I speak about on my channel. That's another way to get reviews, and you just simply, just like the email autoresponders, you ask, you're not incentivizing or paying or anything like that customers to leave reviews. You're simply asking for an honest review if their experience was great. Those are the, within terms of service, ways to get reviews in 2018 that go against and help you strengthen your review getting strategy to avoid getting suspended, blocked, banned, or any of this madness that is going on within the Amazon ecosystem. This video is not to scare you guys. I just wanted to lay it all out on the table and help you guys as much as possible with one of the main concerns, and that's getting reviews. People always think that they need 100 reviews, 200 reviews on their product when they first launch. And guys, that is completely false. If anybody is telling you that you need that many reviews, that's completely false. The way I teach on my channel and the way I teach to do product research, I have other videos about product research that enable you to not have to get so many reviews on your products up front. So check out those videos about product research, and those kind of facilitate these great products that will get you easy home runs without having to stress out about reviews. Guys, if you have a good product that people love, you don't have to beg for reviews. They will come naturally, and if you set up a few of these other things in place, it will further increase the chance and percentage of your reviews. So don't stress too much about reviews. They are important, so just get a few and then let it just ride, and you guys will absolutely 110% be fine. So like I said, you don't need that many to start. People think you need 100, 200. If you guys get 4, 5, 6 reviews, you're fine to launch your product. So just as a highlight, when you ask for these reviews, ask for an honest review of your product and never ask for 5-star reviews. That's against Amazon terms of service. You never want to pay people. You never want to do the things I mentioned in this video. If you follow the things I've spoken about, you will withstand all the commotion and chaos that's going on about reviews, and you will thrive in the marketplace for the long term, and you will play within Amazon's terms of service, and you won't get banned, blocked, suspended, or anything like that. So that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've been meaning to make it for a while now. I wanted to put everything in one video about the current state of Amazon regarding reviews and what you guys can do to get more reviews and what is against terms of service that people are doing that's getting people blocked, suspended, or banned, and how you guys can tiptoe through this space and position yourself for the long term within the next 5, 10, 15 years of Amazon. And Amazon changes all the time, so stay up to date on my channel. And if you guys enjoyed this video, it would mean the world to me if you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment saying Amazon reviews 2018, something like that, so I know you guys enjoyed this video. And I'll see you guys in the next video.